Welcome back to another reaction of X-Men 97. This is episode 8, y'all. I believe this episode and then other 2 episodes going to be following this. It's like a 3-part finale of this wonderful season. You know, I was reading somewhere, because apparently I'm always in the library in my head, and I'm always reading something about like current shows that I'm watching on my platforms. And I was reading that a lot of people are not like maybe tuning in or streaming X-Men 97. So, and I found that super interesting. Like, this is what one article that I read saying like it wasn't doing as well. So I'm assuming that X-Men 97 probably obviously has its certain fandom, but I'm kind of curious to see if that is deemed to be true, because at least in my atmosphere, in my world, everybody that that I know has watched or is watching X-Men 97, and they've said nothing but positive things about it, and I agree. So if this somehow isn't getting out in the atmosphere, I think possibly people, if they aren't tuning into it, possibly they're like not really into the comics or the cartoon-ish, and maybe they weren't fans of the previous, or maybe they aren't into the way Marvel is, the direction of Marvel, I should say. So maybe that's why they're not tuning in. If that is true, I've only seen this from one particular article, so I didn't dive down, but I'm kind of curious. Regardless, I loved everything. So I can't even be a liar and say that I wasn't into any of the episodes. It just gotten better and better and better and better as we continued on. So I'm here for it. I'm ready to dive into this. You want to see this in a full reaction? I know you do. The link is down below. I have a Patreon link as well as my YouTube channel membership link. Please click one of those links or both of those links and join our extended family today. Please, while you are getting comfortable in those chairs, honey. Please like the video, share the video, and comment down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into X-Men 97 and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Apparently, his mutant power includes vanishing from any room I enter. Any word why Bishop's not with him?
He told Beast they were separated in the time stream.
Wow. I sent Nathan away to give him the best possible future, and it was so horrible he's come back to stop it. To ask the professor to show me how he did what he did so well. Be a father.
In my timeline, he used the fallout from Genosha to get backing for his Prime Sentinel program, created using the same techno-organic virus Sinister infected me with.
Be living weapons capable of reproducing, literally giving birth to a new apex species.
Bastion saved humanity by upgrading them. Any mutant who survived was put to work and ushered in a bright and peaceful future as its backbone.
You stop Genosha!
Take a seat, Logan.
Daddy's own.
Each time we attempt to stop the attack on Genosha, we are temporally pulled away from the event.
Cable could travel to the very moment Genosha fell, but time would stop him.
You're why Madeline was happy when she died.
But at least now, here, today, I can avenge her. He's some type of backup android that Master Mold uploaded into after you took him down. That machine killed my mother.
We need to make sure he doesn't do the same to anyone else.
And our empire shall welcome a new emperor.
To the might and glory of the Imperium.
No fear the X-Men faked their mentor's death to garner support for mutants. Henry Gyrick was found murdered in Mexico City today.
It's time to turn the tables and end his twisted plans for the future.
10 cases of wine be adequate for tonight's charity gala, ma'am?
I'm hosting a fundraiser here for Genosha. Thankfully, my guests and I don't believe that a few bad apples spoil the whole bunch.
You have a trust fund, and I have good taste. I think we both could use some retail therapy.
You can help her, Miss Gray?
Yes. Psychic connection we shared. It's as if Madeline's memories are my own. I remember him kicking inside me, And Scott listening, human or mutant. He's perfect. But it's all a lie.
I was abandoned by my mother Mystique as an infant. Was too blue for her. Unlike our mother, we chose not to abandon each other. Blood is blood. Family is a choice.
Blood is blood, family is a family. What did he say?
I'm uploading the coordinates for you now. That's where you'll find Bastion.
I love Sinister.
So funny.
You, Mango. It could have been so much more. Pig pens brimming with mutant test subjects.
I heard rumors this lady is actually Mystique.
Bastion says you haven't spoken a word since Genosha.
What is that number? Mutant number?
I'm sorry. For everything. You must have something to say.
Oh!
Didn't recognize you without your camera and microphone, Miss Tilby. Now a cyborg variant of the very machines he invented.
How many like him are out there?
Momentarily, he's gonna use.
This address doesn't look like any Sentinel facility.
What is it?
This is Bastion's childhood home.
My son said you'd come get me tomorrow. Now please, make yourselves at home while I pack.
Where you going, sis?
He drew these.
Just who is this guy?
Who could hear things, not thoughts. Machine. Boy's father, a school janitor, being infected by something from the future. Reading something new. Parts, past, present.
Will I ever be normal? You are normal.
He's descended of every Sentinel from Master Mold to Nimrod.
Only an underdog. Too long, and people start feeling sorry for them. So I hand humanity Genosha. Overload their bandwidth.
Holmes' collusion has indifference to flagrant war crimes.
Next time I'll send memos.
And go wide so long as leaders like President Kelly see the X-Men as allies.
Alliterative allure aside, Genosha's not genocide. In 100 years, mutants outnumber humans 10 to 1. This scary ozone stuff in the news. Act today to save tomorrow. Ask Sentinels. Well, they're too blunt. Mutants spot them a mile away. Mutant-loving. People like Joe turn to dial-up chat rooms to speak freely. What's a taxi driver supposed to do when a teleporter gets you there in a blink? They've been told over and over that the future is leaving them behind. They know they're joining something far greater than themselves. Maybe a mutant flirts with one of them at a local dive bar and...
Weaponizing civilians.
You sound like a dinosaur fretting the fate of an asteroid before impact.
He was a hard pregnancy. Sebastian, important to cherish every second with your child. They grow up so fast. The final dream, he called it.
Wow.
Like all good art. It imitates life.
You're giving me this new outfit. Thoughts?
That's nice.
Save him. Love it.
I've recalibrated Cerebro to scan
Oh,
for
shit.
Trask didn't. Not at first.
She's not gonna know either.
We must warn the team.
Don't spoil his surprise.
Oh.
Heartbreaking, realizing you're no longer Mother Nature's favorite.
I gotta talk to Hank about his taste in women.
Oh, this is just absolutely insane!
Turn his entire hometown into...
Nathan, Jean, run!
Run! Oh! Oh, swords!
Did your butler just turn into a sentinel zombie? I am totally done with malls!
Oh!
Meet outside!
What the? What's your ex-house?
Fancy a trip to the junkyard, Tin Woman?
This is insane! Oh my god, somebody stop this!
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons why.
No, mein Freund. 9.
Yeah! Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Get them away from Rogue.
What the heck? Ah, I got her.
You too?
Still figuring out steering.
Not doing this again.
Nathan, get in the back.
You have a Porsche.
Ah.
Watch out!
Let's show these toasters why you don't screw with the Summers.
Mom, these killer robots are trying to kill me.
We do not kill mutants. We save them. Stand down.
Meu filho, do what the men say.
You did it. You saved the world.
That human wretch let Magneto out.
Of course she did. Still, too little, too late.
You're a monster.
I was born this way.
In Genosha, I felt a lot of things. Pain, grief. No one seemed shocked or surprised. Not even me. Found sense of deja vu. We always end up in the same ugly place. The curious thing about Genosha wasn't the death or the chaos. It was a thought. Magneto was right.
Enough.
Magneto actually did it. Where's the professor when you need him?
I hope that I'm not too late.
A little.
To me, my X-Men.
Oh, well, that was amazing. Oh my gosh. That was really good. That was fabulous. That was extravaganza. That was serving of the gods. I loved that episode at the ending. Fuck that. Excuse me. The whole thing was so good. There isn't one part where I'm like, as you can see, Magneto is Omega level. I really didn't think, I was teeter-tottering Magneto Omega. Look, he is Magneto is an Omega level mutant because his powers have no upper limit. Omega level mutants are mutants with the strongest powers for whatever they have. Magneto has many powers, including, let me go into the, he's classified as Omega level. The primary application of his powers is to control or magnetism and manipulation of both fears, but we already know what he can do. And I was like, is he Omega? And he is Omega. And you can see that. There is, and plus like everything pretty much has like some type of like, Iceman is Omega, Storm is Omega, Magneto is Omega. I'm pretty sure Jean would be Omega. Isn't Jean Grey Omega? Isn't she? Cause I mean, her power is crazy as well. I think she's Omega. I'm pretty sure. But there's so many. Jean Grey is considered Omega level mutant too. Yeah, obviously, like she's out of control. We can keep going on between every single person who's Omega, but this was an amazing, amazing episode. Really, when he said enough, which is so similar to his daughter, Wanda, when she said, no more mutants. That's really what I thought of when he said enough. Insane. You saw Spider-Man coming in there. We also saw, what is that character with the red something or another, which is that character as well is crazy. And now the Professor X is back. here to help the mutants. I don't know what they're going to do in the next 2 episodes, y'all. I thought I heard that that lady with the blonde hair was actually Mystique. And when she said Magneto is right, oh my God. But I heard that she was Mystique, as I was trying to say, but clearly she's not. But regardless, she came around and she let Magneto out. If she didn't let me, and you saw Magneto just, he was there, everything is like building up in him. I feel like we had this discussion before, or somebody had a discussion without me in my comment section, which, thank you. I love when you guys comment and you think, you know, you guys are expressing your views, your opinions of the show, and also putting in information that maybe I don't know and others don't know. So thank you so much for that. But somebody said something and I completely forgot what it was. But somebody said, oh, they said that, ADD is real, I got it. They said that Magneto, I think they said that they didn't really want Magneto to go back to being a villain because he's already worked his way up being a good guy. I think that's what they said. I can't really remember. It was around that gist. I could be kind of wrong, but it was something like that. But I feel like possibly the show might be making him, especially now Professor X is back, I think they're gonna make Magneto go back to his train of thought of how he was thinking, that humans and human society really just doesn't get it and they do not deserve mutants. I mean, this whole damn season, you kind of felt that way, right? And if you didn't feel that way, I don't know, you might be a sentinel. But I, like, at this point, if you really want me to be honest with you, if I was a mutant and I had Omega level powers, the world is going to be my oyster and everybody is effed. Like, I would literally, if I was going through this, absolutely not. You all better bow down to, that's why we don't have powers. There wouldn't be a world. Imagine Trump with powers, let me shut up. But regardless, this was, I would give this episode a 10 across the boards. This was just giving. Gosh darn God, I loved it. I really want more of this. I cannot wait until next week when we get another part 2 of this 3-part finale. And I am here for it. So please, X-Men 97, give me more. Thank you guys so much for being here. Before you leave this reaction and go click another reaction, you're probably gonna watch another X-Men 97 reaction and say, damn, I like the other person's better than this one. But thank you so much. Please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. I will see you all next time with what? More reactions.